Hi, there's a great mystery on the internet, and that is why can some people just peel paper off foam board? Just basically take a piece of foam board and peel the paper off it, and other people can't. Like, so I try and peel this paper off the foam board, and it just starts tearing the paper. I don't know if you probably can't see that very well there, but the actual paper's torn, but it's still stuck to the foam board. So, well, there's not really actually a mystery to this. Basically, there are just different types of foam board, and in the UK, the most commonly available and the cheapest foam board, from places like Hobbycraft, it's actually very difficult to just peel this paper off. I'd say impossible. But however, I found a useful way to do it. It's not totally simple, but if you're careful, it does work. And the trick is to use a household iron. Now, obviously, don't use the other half's iron without. Well, either use it without telling her, and make sure you clean it up thoroughly after using it, or buy one, because obviously that's the first pitfall of this technique. So what you do, you get your iron, and there's normally something that's called a silk setting on the iron. So set it to the silk setting. Now, irons they kind of heat up, but they don't heat up all over nicely, so it's best to leave it for a few minutes so that the heat kind of gets all over the surface of the iron, similar sort of surface. And then, as I say, there is something of a trick to this technique. You can burn you can kind of melt the actual foam underneath. So what you have to do is just gently heat a corner and test it. And you can see now that's come up. Actually, I don't know, you might be able to see there, it's slightly overheated. I've slightly overheated that bit. So the foam sort of goes a bit shiny. However, it's basically, just practice. And so once you've done a corner, you just gently heat the rest of the foam up like that. Heat and peel, and if it's sticking, it's just a question of heating that bit up. So as I say, you want to, don't obviously, the first time you do this, don't do it on something you really care about. Do it on something just to test it. So here I've got another corner here, and you've got to literally heat it up for a little while, and just gently. I've got some bits of sellotape on here which probably aren't going to help. A little bit here. So this is actually what I've done on this particular one. Is that I have actually. So this is troublesome here. That bit is very hard to get. There we go. It's coming. So on the sellotape bit, it's not too bad. So you just gotta heat it up enough just so that it peels off. But as I say, and I'll show you, I don't know if I can get it on the camera there that easily, but it's very simple, very easy to overheat this. So that is the reason for that. Is this bit is I've actually stuck another bit of paper on as like a template on this piece of foam board. So basically, and the other thing is, of course, the iron doesn't stay at a constant temperature. The irons, they've got like they've got an on-off switch. They turn themselves on for a bit, then they turn themselves off. So you've got to be kind of working with that as well. But oh, actually, that's just the paper layer I've taken off there. No wonder that was so simple. So I've got to get the actual. Yeah, there's two layers there. That's right. Yeah, got to get the actual layer attached to the foam board there. But it doesn't actually make, it doesn't make any difference the fact that I've got an extra layer of paper on here. So just gently work along, pulling it up. It does get quite hot on the old fingers. Ow, 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 ow. But hey, no pain, no gain. And do this bit. Voila. And that basically is it. As you can see, it's a piece of foam board. I don't know, you may be able to see, I don't know if you might be able to see, but here it's got a bit hot, so the foam board does go a bit shiny there when you overheat it. So I'm certainly wouldn't call myself an expert, but it's adequate for what I want. There's a slight dimpling in the foam there. I'm going to leave the other side on this piece of foam board. This is actually, I hope it's a footy sailing boat I'm trying to make here, so I'm going to leave the other side on at the moment. So anyway, so that is it. Here's another piece of just template for another model boat. So heat it up on one edge, and this is the bit I've actually done on the pull the piece off, and heat and peel, that's it. So heat and ow, very hot. Heat and peel. It is actually quite tricky once you've started tearing it off to kind of recover it. Actually, it does get hot as well. So. That's the bit where I've tore it. Anyway, so that is a way to do it. You should be able to easily see the shiny bits there. That's where basically I've overheated it. So you can either try and take the heat of the iron down a bit, or you just got to be more careful. But that's literally, it's not a great it's not a great issue, and certainly the stuff is usable. Anyway, so there we are. That's the trick for getting the paper backing off UK foam board. Bye for now.